So our first note is D. It happens to be button 3 on this instrument on the push. NC means no chord with the left hand. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you come in on the final quaver of the bar. So that's going to lead you into the first full bar, which sounds like this. So you can hear the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 4, they're your two main beats. And we start on the G row. So our third finger falls here on the note G, and we simply ride that button. What this dagger sign underneath this note means is that once you've pressed the button for the G, you've only got to reverse the bellows, pull to get the A, and push in again here, another dagger symbol to get the G. So one button press gives you 3 notes, G, A, G. Now notice it's dotty quaver, semi-quaver, quaver. How do you count that? 1, 2, 3. So 1, the 2 is where this G chord's going to come. Okay, we'll come to that in a moment. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then the button above, finger 2 on the pull, gives you F sharp. So that's the button you started on, but pulling rather than pushing. And then you have a note that's got a diamond head, so you know it's on the D row, and it's going to be on this instrument button number 5 on the pull. That's the note G. So we had that note here, but it was on the G row on the push. Here it's on the D row on the pull. See? And then you come back to the G row, still pulling, third finger for the note A. So the second main beat, these last 3 notes in the bar, all on the pull. So the whole bar is push, pull, push, pull, pull, pull. If you don't have a push or a pull underneath a note on my music, like this one and this one, you know it's the same as the last one you saw. So this one says pull, so you assume that this one is pull and this one as well. So that's the right hand taken care of, that first main row. And try and keep your bellows square, don't let them droop like I used to when I first started. And when you do that, make sure you get hold of the thing properly and pull and push properly, because if you don't, you'll get this kind of weak, weedy sound which you won't like at all. Now let's look at the left hand for that first main bar. It says G, 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 D, D, D. Right, well capital G means the bass note G, which is button 4, outside row on the push, and I use my little finger, although you can use your third or maybe your second. And then you come to the button above that, and that's third finger for me, and it's a small letter G, and on Melodeon music that indicates a chord, not a bass note. So you've got bass note, chord, chord. So that gives you your classic pa, pa. And then if you do the same thing but pulling, you'll get a D bass and 2 D chords. Put that together. Now you'll notice the second note of this first complete bar is an A on the pull, so that means that when you're playing this G chord, you've got to lift off momentarily and then repress the button for this second G chord, because if you keep holding on to that chord, you'll get an unwanted D chord on the pull. So just watch out for that as I play it. See? At the point that you pull out for the A, there's no chord, make sure you've lifted off your left hand. So let's play the pickup bar and the first complete bar. And I'm going to play this pretty slowly, you don't have to rush it, take your time with it, okay? You might have noticed this fancy sign here which is called the segno, and that's a repeat code, means we're going to come back to this point at some point in the tune, and this is another repeat code. This is the start of a repeat, so again these are all things telling you that you're going to come back to this beginning of bar 1 later on in the tune, but you'll never play this pickup bar again, that's a one-off.